so I just watched ICE agents chasing people in a parking lot. I could say these are my people because I'm Hispanic. What is wrong with everybody? These are humans, not cattle!
Emotional, damn it!
The latest Democratic leader to push back on ICE is the governor of New Jersey, standing his ground from his own house.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting, Sandra. As these arrests have happened all across the country, thousands of arrests via ICE, the governor of New Jersey is practically daring that agency to come to his own house. Democratic Governor Phil Murphy declared this at an event on Saturday that he and the First Lady are allowing someone to stay at their home. And here is how he describes the situation.
Tammy and I were talking about, I don't want to get into too much detail, but there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
We are, of course, seeking clarity from the governor's office. During the first Trump administration, Murphy banned state and local law enforcement from cooperating with ICE enforcement operations.
Oh, you're messing with Tom Holman. Oh, I'm telling. Here's Tommy. Oh, he's coming. Tommy's coming. This man is writing checks that he can't cash. He has lost his ever-loving mind. Are you for real? Are you daring Trump right now? Have you not figured out that Trump is in his FAFO era? Don't forget what Tom Holman said.
But what happens when he starts talking about mass deportations?
We will fight like we'll fight to the death.
You want to play the game, we're going to play the game. We're going to enforce this law. We're going to do what the American people wants us to do. We're going to run this deportation operation. You can choose not to help us, stand aside, because we're going to do it. If I can arrest a U.S. citizen for violating those crimes, why can't I arrest the governor who's given explicit instructions to impede us and to hide from us? If you're going to impede what we're doing, that's a felony. We're done playing the game. I'm willing to put you in jail if that's what it comes to.
That's, pretty sobering.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Ice, ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding.
FBI, open up!
Dear Mr. President, of fear and division, you're not fit to lead. You belong in a prison.
Oh.
What kind of weak person attacks the community? You think you have all the power? You're about to see true mutiny. You couldn't get elected without gerrymandering and voter suppression. Oh, look, another Republican president sending us right into a recession. Less than 2 weeks in, and chaos ensues. Fox Entertainment brainwashing our elderly. F you, fake news. Taxes from undocumented workers, over $96 billion per year. You sure healed from that attempt. No scar on your ear. How dare you blame DEI for the loss of lives on 5342? There were children on that plane. It's not about you. To make yourself feel big and larger than life, you spew hatred and lies with a presidential pen like a knife. New camps, so many will die. Don't wait till they come for you. This is a battle cry. Control a woman's body, take away her rights, abolish marriage equality, get ready for a fight. Dear Mr. President of fear and division, Putin is playing you to create this collision. You can censor our social media. We will find a way around it. Love is stronger than hate. We will not quit. We won't back down. This is the people's land. Equality for all is what we demand.
That's a lie. You just lie.
Her hair was blue. She lies to you. Her brain is goo. This is nothing new.
To come here illegally and there are consequences, period. There's no consequences. That's why we've been here for so long and we don't get any consequences. We get free money. We get free housing. Everything is free. No sales tax either, girl. We get paid under the table at every one of our jobs and we don't have to pay taxes. We buy cars cash, don't have to pay a car note. We buy houses cash, don't have to pay mortgage. Nothing. Everything is free handed to us because we're illegal, because we're the best race out there. That's why the president is so proud of our hard work that he was like, you know what? People that come here illegally, just get a free ride. Just get a free ride, just get free everything. Free medical insurance too, dental care. Everything is free for us because we're illegal and we work so hard.
This one confused me a little bit because I think she's trying to be sarcastic. However, we know that they are getting free housing and free medical and free food. So this is like, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think.
So this is a reminder. It's not criminal to be an immigrant. It's also not criminal to be disabled. It's not criminal to be a child. It's not criminal to be in need. These are all things that are just human. Okay? None of these things are bad. These things just make us human. Stop criminalizing being human.
What the fuck?
President Trump says Venezuela has agreed to take back tens of thousands of Venezuelans who've committed crimes and are living in America illegally, including the dangerous gang Tren de Aragua, as Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem and ICE and border officials continue to arrest and deport dangerous illegal criminals, migrants from the country. Joining me now in the Sunday Morning Futures exclusive is the U.S. border czar, Tom Homan. Tom Homan is in an undisclosed location right now as he begins another operation. Thanks very much for being here, Tom. Can you assess your work so far?
Well, look, I looked at the numbers this morning, Maria. The crossings on the border are down 93%. 93%.
Wow.
That's a bigger decrease than under the first Trump administration. So, look, I've said it. President Trump is a game changer. No one has had the success he's had on securing the border. He clearly understands we can't have strong national security if we don't have border security. We need to know who's coming in, what's coming in, where it's coming in, why it's coming in. And we have achieved a success on the border already. We got more work to do. And on top of that, as far as the deportation operation, we're just shy of, I think we got 5,000 already arrested the first week, and majority of them being criminals. The non-criminals, and the media's talking about, who are these non-criminals? The non-criminals are arrested in sanctuary cities because you force us into the community rather than arresting the bad guy in the jail. And when we find that criminal, he's most likely with others, and they're going to go too. So if you want to be a sanctuary city, you're going to get exactly what you don't want. More agents in the community and more non-criminals arrested.
Tom, you've also said that you're going to start moving migrants, illegals in this country to Guantanamo Bay, hopefully within 30 days. What's the plan? Are they going to stay there until you can get them back to their home country?
Absolutely. Look, the worst of the worst need to go to Guantanamo Bay. And for those folks that don't know, we've had a migrant processing center there for decades. We don't use an awful lot. Usually it's the Coast Guard holding people from Haiti and Cuba that were, arrested, entered the country through the maritime. So we got a facility there. We're going to expand it a lot and hold the worst of the worst over there. I mean, it's the right thing to do. And the beds are much cheaper over there. So look, President Trump's about efficiency. It's about getting the bad guys out. This is one of many ideas we have, and we're going to put it in place.
Tom, you said that the crossings are down 93%. This is incredible. President Trump put these tariffs in place because of the flow of. What can you tell us about that? Because the president has ordered 25% tariffs on Canadian and Mexican imports and 10% on goods from China because of their inability or unwillingness to stop the from flowing into our country 100,000 Americans every year.
Which is exactly why President Trump has designated the criminal cartels in Mexico as organizations. I've said from the RNC convention to the president, I said that these cartels have more Americans than every organization in the world combined. So President Trump took the right step. Look at these cartels. They've thousands of journalists, thousands of politicians, hundreds of judges, legislators. They're running the country of Mexico. So President Trump's making the right move by, number one, declaring the organization so the whole of government can attack them, not just in Mexico, but in 42 countries. The least cartels in 42 countries around the world now. They're in every major city of this country. They have set up shop. So President Trump's going to hold Mexico accountable. They haven't taken enough action against these cartels. They've been operating for decades in Mexico. They're operating freely. We know that. And look, I'm not going to say every official in Mexico is corrupt, but many are. And we simply know that. So he's going to hold Mexico accountable. They got to take action on these cartels and stem the flow. And not only that, and women and children across our border. It is illegal in a country in Mexico to women and children, but they're not stopping it. It's illegal for anybody from around the world to transit through Mexico without a transit visa, but they're allowing it. So President Trump's exactly right on doing this.
Have you been able to bust into human operations that are operating in America right now? Because I know that lords got people across, but then they created all these new businesses and human businesses, and they've got headquarters in America.
I gotta be careful. We're involved. Let me just leave it at that. A lot of this law enforcement sensitive, but we're aware of a lot of it. We're in the middle of some of it, and you're going to see some things happening in the near future on that.
Okay, and you are in an undisclosed location right now, beginning another operation. Tom, we're watching your work, and we appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy. Leroy, you're pushing me. Get your big. The paw is big. It's a big paw, Leroy. Get your big bit off. It's heavy. You're heavy. I love you, but you're heavy.